We are
the
the
Simdicate.
Hello and welcome.
You may be wondering how you got here.
You may be wondering your choice of podcast.
In this series, you'll hear a variety of stories that may or may not be fact or fiction. Welcome
to the Simdicate.
If you can't believe the unbelievability, then there's something wrong with the writing.
It may be said with a degree of assurance that not everything that meets the eye is as it appears.
There is nothing in the dark that isn't there when the lights are on.
But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Just how normal we are? And just who are the people we say our hellos to?
A rather good question to ask.
Especially on the
Simdicate. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Simdicate Files. Today we are going to be checking out New World, a game by Amazon. I am joined by Deuce MS.
Hey.
Bone 13.
Bone is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
And I, of course, am AO Mike. This is a, I'd say up-and-coming game. There's been some content on it out about the last year. Basically, you're explore a thrilling open-world MMO filled with danger and opportunity where you'll forge a new destiny on the supernatural island of, I'm going to assume this is Ethereum. Or Aeternum, I don't know.
It's Ethereum. I own some of that.
Yep. But we'll get in here. We'll look at a video and try and break it down for you. So we can hit play anytime.
We're bringing the battle to Aeternum in an all-new PvE mode, Outpost Rush.
Okay then. Aeternum?
With up to 5 of your friends in a coordinated 20 versus 20 battle.
20 versus 20.
Yeah,
That's not fun.
Yeah, battle
Teams
royals.
must coordinate and balance their time upgrading outposts, gathering resources,
So it's
capturing objectives.
PvP, MMO, Battle Royale, Tower Defense.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm liking the graphics so far that I'm seeing. I'm seeing all different types of weapons and stuff like that. You definitely saw some like magic in there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so far the resource gathering just looked like lumber and stone.
Right.
That I saw so far.
I'm thinking, if I'm remembering correctly, you will have to get metals and whatnot to make armor and weapons.
It would make
And
sense.
there was a leveling system in the open beta last year. I'm sure that's probably still in there. This is kind of a surprise. This looks like a decent game from Amazon to me so far.
Yeah.
And defeating enemies. When your team spawns into a match, you'll want to push forward and capture outposts to bring you closer to victory.
Okay.
Outposts can be
So multiple outposts.
Yeah, to me this looks I hate to say this word. I know it's a banned word. But is this just a better version of Fortnite?
No, this is nothing like Fortnite.
This is way more in depth. So this takes
I
survival, but adds PvP.
I understand that, but it seems like when your teams drop into a location and stuff like that, and
But you don't drop into a location.
I swear
You have to
that's what
walk.
the guy said.
You have to walk across the map to get to where you're going. You have to fight enemies along the way, like things out in the world that want to kill you.
Yeah, well, let's
So it's more of it'd be
Survival based, I would say.
so you're gonna have I'm guessing you're gonna have a health bar, mana bar probably. If there's magic involved.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would think. I don't know. There's a lot of people playing the closed alpha stuff right now, but they're under NDAs, of course. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no real content out on it yet. Apparently, the content will probably be coming out before this podcast actually comes out, because the open beta actually starts, or the closed beta that's not under NDA, sorry, actually starts before August 31st. That's when the game releases. So, but you'll probably see content on this game before this podcast come out.
I would assume, though, it's going to be very limited.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Now, you can find videos from like 10 months to a year ago on YouTube of people playing the game. But there again, that was earlier in development, so I'm not sure what has changed or what's changing or anything like that. But it is survival-esque, I guess you could say. I'm not sure how the base building goes. I don't think you build a base. I think you just basically wander town from town.
Well, I mean, from what I heard, it's just, you said it was just upgrades.
Right, you upgrade.
So is this like WoW Light then? World of Warcraft Light, basically?
Pretty much.
Would that'd be a better way to explain it, I guess?
Kinda, yeah.
You'll want to push forward and capture outposts to bring you closer to victory.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Could do his axe.
Outposts can be upgraded, defended, and used as forward operating bases to drive the enemy back.
Did you guys see the tar thing?
Mm-hmm.
The hot liquid thing at the top? People bashing your gate in to keep people from doing it? I think it's right before that, or is it right after this?
Outposts can be upgraded, defended,
right.
and used as
There. Yeah.
Yep.
Dump the hot liquid or tar or whatever on your enemies. That's kind of cool. That's something I didn't expect. So we did a podcast a couple weeks ago on Myth of Empires, which is a similar time period, but I didn't see that. That's the one feature I didn't see.
No, I don't know if that was really popular back in the Asian period, though.
Well, I know, but it goes through time though. So we saw them go through different periods of time in Myth of Empire, right?
Yeah, but it was all
did we?
Asian based.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe
So-
that's why we didn't see it.
I
That
think
makes more
this
sense,
is
yeah.
more of a European thing. More
Right.
European defense.
Okay. Yep. True. Okay. Never mind.
So, but
Never
again,
mind.
don't know. But
Right.
no, I agree. We did not see this in Myth of Empires. But
That's kind of cool though that they added that element in there, because I think a lot of times it gets overlooked, stuff like that, But I mean, if this is a defense and attack style game, you have to have those elements in if they were right for the time period.
It's a one-time defense.
Right.
Okay, going back a little bit, we don't have to rewind it, but looking at the you were talking about Deuce mana and whatnot. Looks like you have strength, dexterity, intelligence, focus, and constitution.
Are those stats? Like
Those are
upgradable
stats.
Okay,
Upgradable stats.
So I'm guessing for you're gonna have a stamina bar though. You know what I mean?
would
Like I would
assume
assume so. And assuming is not always great, but I assume a stamina bar, a mana bar, health bar, probably gonna be. And again, we're going based off of the fact that we've never played this, so we've never watched any of these videos, never played it. I've never watched any videos, but yeah, I mean, for all those wanting to comment and go, "Oh, you morons, it's right here." Like, yeah, we know it's probably there, but we can't say yes because we don't know for sure. So
Right.
And then it looks like you're going to have mastery points also.
that's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so skill tree type stuff with skills and level ups and all that kind of
That
stuff.
would
Yeah,
make sense.
yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay,
Used as forward operating bases to
I like this
drive
gun.
the enemy back.
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Gather resources to support your team and keep your outposts well
Oh,
protected.
that was an animal. So
Yeah.
food bar too. I mean, it's survival mixed with
It's either that or they're gathering the leather.
the leather and the horns maybe or something off of the
to make stuff out of them.
I think you have to eat in the game, so that would make sense that you would gather food and leather, like supplies, because I mean, you do make your own armor, weapons, so you would need the leather.
I mean, I don't know why Eden's so overrated.
right.
I mean, next they're going to tell me
Everybody
I need something to drink, and I need sleep, and I don't got time for that stuff.
Exactly.
No, I just want to get in here and fight,
Yeah.
and then respawn and do it again.
Gather resources to support your team and keep your outposts
He's definitely
well
skinning.
protected. Each outpost has features that your
Gun.
team can use to help you in
I mean, you see that gun, and then you see
Poison arrows.
you see the gun, and then you see the guy with the bow and arrow.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense there, you know?
In these raids, I don't think there are other players raiding your outpost. I think it's AI based. I could be wrong. I'm more than likely wrong.
I mean, for
I
an
don't
MMO,
know.
I mean, it would make sense if you had other people raiding you, though.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, WoW's can be PvP, right? But it's played as a PvE for the most part because you're raiding AI stuff,
that's
right?
true. That's true.
Yeah, so I mean, if you mix, this with WoW, then then I would say that we'd end up with something similar to that, where you'd have raiding parties and that kind of stuff, and you're going to do all the in-game stuff instead of it'd be more of a PvE than a PvP, I would think.
Right.
But if this is, he said 20 versus 20 player earlier,
Right.
so to me that says PvP all the way.
Yeah. MMO, online PvP, online co-op, and of course, they've got the in-app purchases also.
Right. Yeah.
It is an Amazon game, so go figure.
Well, I mean,
that's the way everything, but it does it.
Oh yeah.
go grab your Chili's and engine coin now. NFTs are the future. And seriously, like on that note, I know we don't talk crypto, but a lot of gaming in-app purchase stuff is looking like it's going to head that direction, because there's a couple of coins out there that are headed in that direction, where they're doing esports stuff, doing that kind of thing. So if they're doing in-app purchases of this game, what do you think the chances are that they would be headed towards something like that? Since it is Amazon, it's a big company, they can easily pick up a supply of it, of whatever, token they end up with. Would you think that they would head somewhere in that direction for in-app purchases for this game?
Could be. I mean,
it would make sense. It's the way the world's going for currency.
Yeah. I mean, we're headed that direction, and I don't know why, but it kind of makes sense, and it kind of doesn't at the same time. It's just like, I have PayPal. Let me just use that. But I wanted to tie that back together, because I mentioned the coins and stuff as a joke, but then I really thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, there are actually tokens out there that are being used for esports style stuff and in-app purchases already in other games, and there's whole worlds built on the currency is one of those crypto assets. So
yeah,
there's entire games built upon that issue. So
I could see it coming.
If games are doing more and more in-app purchases, it just seems like that's the direction it's headed to me. I don't know. I just wanted to tie it back together.
Yep,
That's
right.
Features that your team can use to help you.
That poison arrow. Ooh, what was that? Did he shoot multiple? Sorry, I really like the archery stuff. You guys know I like shooting the bow.
I don't know.
That was it a power shot or was it multiple?
Yeah, it could have been a magic.
So
Outpost has features that your team can use.
There. Right, there's
you see one.
Yeah, there's the poison. Okay.
Help you.
Yeah, it looks like just one.
That's one arrow.
He's loading up another one.
Yeah, that's a single arrow though.
It's got to be like, it's either that or.
Oh,
it's,
wait a minute. There's 3 tails right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, there's 3 marks on the ground around his feet right there too.
It's got to be a unique arrow. It's such a special arrow.
Right. Okay. So it show. The only reason I wanted to make sure is because it looks like it's pointing out that you have multiple shots you can fire with a single character or whatever. So that's cool. Cool.
Upgrade your outpost's gate to keep
That
the
guy got
enemy
burned.
team at bay.
Yeah.
Spend resources to buy protection wards, creating a respawn point at your outpost.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Build repeater turrets and vats of burning oil to rain fire down on the other team and repel their attacks.
Yep.
That's your.
Create a
that's your
command
burn.
post to inspire your team. Making them
It's a wood gate though. It seems kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
You're dumping burning oil onto the ground in front of your wooden gate. It seems a bit.
Yeah, if the gate burns though, definitely no one's gonna touch it, right?
Not if the ground's on fire. They're not getting through there.
Right.
Down on the other team.
That's crazy looking. That's really good too. The graphics look
I like that.
phenomenal.
I mean, I'm gonna assume this is all cinematic though, but
I would think so.
Hell, there is
Because it doesn't look player based.
no.
Axe. Create a command post to inspire your team, making them stronger and more resilient.
Okay, so team morale's a thing,
Yep.
But
So you got a mage.
right?
On top of
It
the
seems like
gate
it's gonna be
there.
based in the way of like perks or something for the team
Right.
morale. So you
So,
get boost or whatever.
Yeah, I'm assuming you can probably choose which play style you want to go with when you join the game or when you start a game.
Yeah,
Like
so
if you wanna
you'd
be-
have a mage or a tank or what? Yeah, archers, whatever.
Or maybe it's something you perk into. I don't know.
Yeah,
Your base does not look that big though.
no, it doesn't.
No, but does it need to be?
Yeah, that's true. It's 20
I mean,
people.
Yeah, for 20
it's
people.
not a
it does.
base, it's an outpost.
Well, okay, that's true. An outpost would be
That's
smaller.
true. Yeah, he did say outpost. Yeah.
And then there again, there are towns, if I'm remembering correctly, there are towns that you go to, or cities, or whatever you want to call it, where you can upgrade your gear. You like take stuff into the blacksmith, the items you find, and if you have enough of certain items, you can make a better sword or better bow or something like that.
I mean, that would make sense too. So I can see
So
that.
it's not done at the outpost; it's done in a town
Right.
or city.
All right.
The more I think about this, the 20 versus 20 player thing, I feel like for some reason I feel like this is going to be something like a mixture of like Battlefield where you have like the large, team based stuff, but instead of going back to the menu, you can go back to the town once the battle's over with. So you can go to the town and upgrade and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Am I thinking wrong? Like, does anybody else kind of get that feeling?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that's kind of the way this is sounding to me. I don't know.
defeating the enemy isn't the only way to win. Outpost Rush has plenty of other objectives too. Build cannons and give your team the edge
that'd
in
be
an
nice.
outpost siege. Summoning circles give players a chance to summon some of Aeternum's most fearsome creatures to fight on their side.
That's a very large bear.
Collect Azoth essence to make an offering to the corrupted portal.
Ninja
If your team
bears.
sacrifices enough
Sounds like you have some
essence, you'll be
experience with bears.
rewarded with a powerful
A
advantage.
little bit.
Throughout the match, Baroness Hane appears. If your team can manage to defeat her, they'll be granted an immensely powerful buff that can help turn the tide of battle.
Because this is PvP mixed with
also
raiding.
raises the other team's
Right.
Yeah.
score, giving you a chance to catch up if you're behind, or put the final nail in the other team's coffin.
Okay.
There's so many ways to win an Outpost Rush.
Well, that was
Collect resources for your team. Lay siege to enemy outposts and capture.
think it was a
map
dragon.
objectives. Victory means reward and gold and treasure. Is for your team.
Find out.
yeah.
Or put the
Somebody
final
spawned a
nail in
dragon,
the
pretty
other
sure.
team's coffin.
Right after this, I think.
There's so many ways to win an Outpost. Collect resources for your team.
Right after.
Lay siege
That,
to
right there.
enemy outposts.
I don't know if that was a dragon or a demon.
Yeah.
Victory means reward and gold
It had
and treasure.
scales and a
Bigger
tail
the victory,
and spiky
bigger
things.
the reward. There's so
And
much
arms.
to discover.
And
I
arms.
didn't see wings.
And legs,
Outpost
probably.
Rush is only the beginning. We'll see you in Aeternum.
All right.
And that is
Wow.
coming out August 31st, 2021.
Let's go back and watch the whole thing again.
Yeah, Aeternum is how you pronounced it.
Yeah, Aeternum. Okay.
All right, so straight through here, no pausing.
Yep.
We're bringing the battle to Aeternum in an all-new PvE mode. Outpost
PvP.
Rush. Jump in solo.
Oh, this is just one mode
Or
though.
with up to 5 of your friends
Yeah.
in a coordinated
Okay.
20 versus 20 battle.
This is not the whole game. This is just a different mode of the game.
Teams must coordinate and balance their time, upgrading
How I missed that
outposts,
from the beginning. I don't know.
gathering
I
resources,
missed it too.
capturing objectives, and defeating enemies.
So yeah, this is just a battle royale
When your team
against the AI.
spawns into a match, you'll want to push forward and capture outposts to bring you closer to victory. Outposts can be upgraded, defended, and used as forward operating bases to drive the enemy back. Gather resources
okay.
to support your team and keep your outposts well protected. Each outpost has features that your team can use to help you in battle. Upgrade your outpost's gate to keep the enemy team at bay. Spend resources to buy protection wards, creating a respawn point at your outpost. Build repeater turrets and vats of burning oil to rain fire down on the other team and repel their attacks. Create a command post to
Really cool.
inspire your
is.
team, making them
So
stronger.
you're more on
resilient.
the defensive here.
Yeah.
For this
Defeating
mode,
the enemy
anyways.
isn't the only way to win.
It seems like it's going to
Outpost
be
Rush has
a
plenty
multiple
of
thing.
other
Like you
objectives
attack
too.
and then they
Corruption.
attack or whatever.
Right.
Corrupted portal. I wonder if that's going to be like it was in
Give your
Conan.
team the
You go to
edge
like
in
corrupted
an
area.
outpost siege.
Right. Yeah, so now
Summoning
we're on the
siege give
attacking
players
side.
a chance
So
to summon some of Aeternum's most fearsome creatures to fight on their side.
God, what a big
Collect
bear, dude.
Azoth essence to make an offering to the corrupted portal. If your team
that was the
sacrifices
undead
enough
right there.
essence, you'll be
Yeah,
rewarded
so
with
that's
a
definitely
powerful
the PvE
advantage.
part.
Throughout the match,
And-
Baroness Hane appears. If your team can manage to defeat her, they'll be granted an immensely powerful buff that can help turn the tide of battle. Defeating the Baroness also freezes the other team's score, giving you a chance to catch up if you're behind, or put the final nail in the other team's coffin.
So lots of different strategic points here.
Yeah.
There's so many ways
Yes.
to win an outpost rush.
Lots of different.
Collect resources for your team. Lay siege to enemy outposts and capture.
I don't know what that thing was.
objectives. Victory means reward in gold and
I mean, now
treasure.
we're on
The
our
bigger the
muskets go,
victory,
too.
the bigger the reward.
Right.
There's so much to discover in New World, and Outpost Rush is only the beginning. We'll
Only
see
the
you
beginning.
in Aeternum.
Nice.
Very nice. Now,
So-
if you, what's that?
Well, I was just gonna say, so the outpost rush thing, it looks like you're gonna be going from base to base, and it's probably round based. Like
Of
one round
adventure.
you're attacking, one round you're defending, maybe.
Yeah.
It didn't really specify, but you can't attack and defend at the same time, right?
I don't think so.
No, you wouldn't
mean-
be able to.
Or unless they did it so Call of Duty or Battlefield, whichever you want to take your pick from. Domination, you have 3 points. You try to take over while defending the other points and get the most points. The longer you have the point, the more points you get, right?
Yeah.
And then Battlefield had a mode called Rush, and you're the attacking team, and you try to take over the bases and go through each base you take over. You spawn back there, and then your team gets pushed back to the next base. So, and then you flip, right? Then you're the defending team. So that could be something that's similar to that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be.
It
Very well could be.
I know we didn't talk about this, but there's one more video that shows off a little bit more. If you go to the scroll bar, go all the way to the end, there should be one video at the end of that
Right there.
with the
Yeah, this
Oh,
pillars,
no.
I want to say.
I mean,
Oh, it's at the front now. It's on the front.
Beyond every
Is
horizon.
that it?
yeah.
It shows
The last video, right?
a boat
Shows a boat.
in like the first start of it. Like an old pirate ship.
An eternal eye.
Okay.
It opens up in a
Yeah, that's not it either, Bone. It's at the
I'm-
very end.
Aeternum
It should-
waits
okay.
beyond every
Nope,
horizon.
it's at the very end, Bone.
Yeah.
That's it
yeah,
right
that
there.
one.
Hold on. Let me switch it back over.
That's-
to time. So, where you want to watch this video then?
Yeah,
Okay.
this looks kind of interesting.
Okay. Let's watch this one.
Maybe it'll explain it more.
That's a big ship.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Expeditions, 5-player dungeon crawls that will take you deep into the darkest and most perilous recesses of Aeternum.
Nice.
Okay.
In Expeditions, you'll face unique and challenging foes, solve elaborate riddles and puzzles, and discover rare and powerful items that will aid you in your journey through Aeternum.
Okay,
Today
so
we'll be taking a
it
look
does-
at the Lazarus instrumentality.
What?
It does seem like the Outpost Rush that we watched is going to be a voluntary act. Like you have to join it. It's not something you get thrown into in the middle of your gameplay somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That makes me feel better. Like at
Yeah.
first I'm like, I don't know if I want this now or not. You know, but yeah,
Right.
yeah. This kind of stuff I'm okay with. This would be fun.
Yeah, dungeon crawls, yeah.
Yeah.
Unique and challenging foes, solve elaborate riddles and puzzles, and discover rare and powerful items that will aid you in your journey through Aeternum. Today we'll be taking a look at the Lazarus instrumentality, an expansive subterranean ruin filled with ancient secrets, where something stirs deep in the
Love the
dungeon's
graphics
heart.
That is awesome. Yeah.
As you coordinate your team to tackle the expedition, you'll want to remember a few key factors. Expeditions are meant to be some of the most challenging missions in New World.
Okay.
Make sure your team is properly outfitted with potions, tinctures, coatings, and ammunition. The wisest adventurers will also make sure to strategize team roles, with
It
players
definitely rating an
designating
MMO
healer,
style.
tank,
Yeah.
and DPS responsibilities accordingly. With your preparations complete and your team assembled, it's
Synchronized
time
dancing.
to descend into the Lazarus instrumentality. Enemies and expeditions will be plentiful. In this mission, you'll be facing a variety of ancient foes.
Man.
Ancients wield powerful magical attacks and can switch from close range to ranged combat in an instant. As you progress further into the level, you'll come across puzzles that will test your wit as well as your fighting prowess. For example, this glyph puzzle will require your team to seal a network of doors by triggering a series of switches etched upon the dungeon floor.
Okay, a lot of Tomb Raider in
Each
this.
expedition is filled
Yep.
with unique lore that will help you achieve a deeper and more nuanced understanding about the history of Aeternum, the secrets of the island, the true nature of Azoth, and the truth behind what happened to the ancients.
That's
You'll
cool.
also
So there's some
occasionally
storyline
encounter
built
unique
into these as
NPCs
well.
in expeditions. Here, Scylla has
Right,
a task
that's
for our
gonna add a
adventurers.
lot to it.
While some of
Yeah.
these characters have good intentions, there are also those who only wish to stifle your party's progress.
That's a
I'm
cool
gonna be the
looking
guy in the
enemy.
back with the bow on this one.
And while no expedition is complete without a boss encounter, it turns out Scylla was only the gatekeeper for an even more dangerous and mighty foe.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god.
He looks friendly.
Yeah,
Well, we'd
Sela
love
looks
to
like
show
my new
you
friend.
more. We think the
Yeah.
best way to experience an expedition is to play it yourself.
Sela was the first one you
Lazarus
played, right?
instrumentality is but one of the many epic and challenging
Love the ships.
expeditions available on
Yeah.
Aeternum.
Yes.
We can't wait for you to discover them along with the countless other adventures available to you in New World. New World releases August 31st, 2021, with a closed beta beginning on July 20th. Make
There it
sure to
is.
follow us
Yeah.
on Twitter for the latest updates and news about the game, and we can't wait to see you on Aeternum later this summer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's the newest video, I guess. Maybe we should watch the first one because it's not very long, I don't think, just to see what the first video they put out was. That's the same. Yeah, there we go.
What is
Yeah, so this, I guess, this one would be the what is the game? Because the two we just watched, right, were just modes in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And I'm not asking as a what's the word I'm looking for? Rhetorical question. I'm asking generally because I'm just trying to make sure that I understand what's going on.
Well, same here. It looks like there's a lot actually into this game, more than what I thought it originally was.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an MMO style rating style game, but
Yeah.
it looks like there's many different game modes within the game itself, which is
Right.
kind of cool. Yeah.
I mean, because we haven't even seen an MMO really.
No, we've seen the raiding party and then the PvP stuff. So maybe this will tell us. Maybe this video will tell us. I know we didn't plan on doing 3 or doing this video
doing it.
specifically, but yeah, we're doing it anyway.
what is Aeternum?
That's what we've been asking.
Yes.
Was that
The
ship strung up?
substance of legend.
Fishing.
Yep.
The pulse of adventure. The glory
that looked
of
good.
triumph.
Tree chopping, that's my thing, right?
Aeternum is life eternal. And death
Wow.
incarnate.
Here's the outpost thing.
Yeah,
Here's the city, I guess.
City, yeah.
There was so much in that ship scene where the ship was sinking. Like, it was like a snippet, but there was so much there, man. We don't have to go back and break it down. It just
I'm already going back.
Aeternum is
look at this.
Too late.
Like, hit the pause button.
is
Like,
life
look at this.
eternal.
It's so quick, man. There's so much they put right there that it's near impossible to catch all that. Like, it's probably a cinematic, but God, that looks cool.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a wave or a storm, but that ship is headed.
I'm assuming
in not
that's a
good spot.
storm because I don't see how a cliff would be like red in the inside.
Well, a wave. Sorry,
Or-
not a cliff.
a-
Yeah,
a wave coming in. Yeah, I mean.
yeah. Unless
I-
there's something really dangerous inside of it.
Yeah.
A
Maybe the
storm
sun's
would be
peeking
more
through it.
feasible. Yeah, but just like frame to frame here.
Yeah.
Is life.
Yeah, here that guy's on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not looking good for him. He looks worried.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So right at the end of this clip, it shows the ship sideways or something. I can't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Sideways
oh God,
on
it's more than
fire.
sideways.
Moly.
I can't tell if it's on fire because it got struck by lightning.
Yeah, I can't either. That's pretty cool though. So are we going to be able to man ships?
Apparently.
Huh. Okay then.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Sorry, there's so much happened in that like 2 seconds right there. I was like, we got to go back and check
Why
that
does
out.
he have red eyes?
That's a good question.
Everything is so quick. I'm
Yeah.
trying to pause, but man.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can keep going now. I like that. So much happened right there, and we didn't see any ships or anything in play for the last two videos we watched. So I just wanted to kind of
Right.
like see what was actually going on there because it was so quick I didn't catch it. So his eyes are red.
I think he's got red eyes because he's a super friendly fella.
That's right. Super red eyes means super friendly.
It could be.
He just has that
Yeah,
dark best friend look to him, I guess. I don't
yeah.
know.
You guys here for the party?
All right.
Seating is this way.
And death
Wow.
incarnate.
Yeesh.
That was the thing you saw spawn.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, man. I'm pointing at the camera like you guys can see me. You can't see me. I'm
Yeah.
pointing at the screen.
You can see the advancement of the technology there.
Yeah.
This has got to be the dungeon crawl.
The dungeon crawl. Yep.
Oh, there's our buddy again.
What is
It's flat face.
Aeternum? The fires of destruction.
That's a cool outfit.
Rage
That's
and
Tiger.
Menace.
Okay.
Aeternum is the truth behind nightmares. What is Aeternum?
I don't
That
know if we got an answer
depends on you.
That's on you. Wow. Wow
Hey.
is all I can say.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty good. Now, if
Yeah.
you order the deluxe edition, you get a woodsman armor skin. You get woodsman hatchet skin, a mastiff house pet, but it says housing will not unlock until after level 20.
But you
Oh,
get
wow.
a mastiff?
Yeah, apparently you can, I don't know if you build or buy a house, but you can get a mastiff pet.
I mean,
Like I'm
you
assuming
know
you-
what a mastiff is, right?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I'm assuming they're going to be twice the size of what you think they are.
Probably.
I mean,
Those are the dogs that are like 17 feet tall, right?
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much. I mean, they used to be.
they're big and heavy.
The Spanish used to use them as war dogs. They were
That's
about
insane.
as
Those
big,
things are
They were
huge.
about as big as a horse.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
Imagine riding a mastiff into battle.
Jeez. Used to could.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
why not?
crazy.
Genghis used to ride elephants in there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Man, this is okay. So there's so much more here than what I originally thought. And again,
Yeah.
I've purposely stayed away from. I know. I don't. Oh, these guys don't know anything about this game. Well, of course not, because we purposely stayed away from watching this stuff until we did this. So
Yeah. So we come in blind.
Right. So I mean, I'm as shocked as you are if you've never seen it, because I've had it on my wish list, but I've never watched any of this. So
Yeah, I might be pre-ordering the game so I can get access to the closed beta early.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I don't want to play it though. I don't want to play it until we all agree to play it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, and that's the thing too. Will we be able to all join the same server?
I don't see why not.
So,
well, will we be able to play in the same? What are they called? Squads or whatever.
Right.
Whatever they. Yeah. Will we be able to team up and do our thing on a regular basis?
I bet so.
I mean, I'm hoping so. I mean, I would assume it's kind of like how like Fallout 76 does. You just invite friends and you can team with friends.
Right.
So I'm assuming it's going to be something like that.
Like that's a great example of a drop-in, drop-out PvP PvE game.
Yes.
Because there's certain areas in the game that are PvP.
Yep.
And once you get out of those areas, you're in PvE mode. So, yeah.
So
I mean,
it's saying with the pre-order, you get a guild crest set. So I'm assuming it's like
we can have
guild
guilds.
based.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, you join your game and you could probably search for the guild of what you're looking for,
Or create a guild.
or create a
Syndicate.
guild. Yeah.
Syndicate's the greatest guild name ever. Are you kidding me?
So that's one reason I need to just go ahead and get it. That way we can
if
create
you want to
guild.
join a team that knows absolutely nothing and it's going to constantly get dead, I mean,
the
What are your
Syndicate is the way to
guys?
go.
Syndicate is the way to go right there. I tell you.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we can probably all end up with this game. I would love to do this on Friday nights. I think this would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what day August 31st falls on, but probably a Thursday or Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe September time frame, you could see us doing this.
I think that would be a good call. Of course, we could go back to Raft. When the big update hits for Raft. But
Oh yeah.
Well, plus all the other games that we talk about and
that we've mentioned maybe at some point trying.
yeah. Well, plus all the other ones that we do these podcasts on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've only discussed, I don't know, a couple games, and all of them we really like. So, minor details there.
Speaking of podcast, if you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe. Also, let us know if you would rather it be a premiere or just a set live upload.
It's a good question.
Oh,
I probably should have asked that in the beginning, but
Well, now is the true time to see if they made it this far.
this is true. So,
I mean, all the
Also-
questions get asked at the end.
oh yeah. Also, the like button looks kind of lonely, so go ahead and tap that.
I like to ask questions in the middle though. That way we just find out who really watches things.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those people too that'll watch the beginning and then kind of skip through the middle and watch the end. So,
Right. That makes sense.
but yeah. Anyway, I'm really. I didn't realize it was. I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know what to say. Like I'm overwhelmed because I didn't realize it was going to be.
Yeah, this is
much
about
stuff.
the least amount of time we've talked during doing this type of series. We watched 3 videos, and I mean, for a couple of them, we barely talked.
Well, I mean, shock and awe, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Huge. I don't know. I don't have words. It's a huge game, man. It's the way it looks.
Oh yeah, I'm curious on the size when it comes out.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I had no expectations, not in a negative connotation, but just no expectations as in I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
So, man, blown away, I guess.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely blown away. I'm honestly excited for this game.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I got it on my wish list. Do you have it on your wish list? That's the question.
I did, but I just pre-ordered
I'm
it.
asking the people that are watching this.
Oh,
Also, we should probably point out that these are not paid videos.
No.
We do these because we enjoy doing them. So
Yeah. We like finding new games out there too.
And if we run into one that looks kind of crappy, we're not gonna suggest you put it on your wish list. So.
No.
This is very true.
But yeah, links for the game will be in the description below, along with all the other pertinent information about the
all the
Syndicate
descriptive
and the game.
Yep, all the descriptive information will be in the description. That's what it's for.
Is it
descriptive descriptions in the description?
Next, you're going to tell me it's going to describe something.
Eventually, it will.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I can't install the game yet. Dang it!
You already bought it.
Yeah.
You knew he was going to.
Oh my gosh.
Bought it during the podcast. Didn't even wait till we got done.
No.
Well, I don't want to miss out on this stuff from the deluxe edition.
I guess not.
I only got 2 days, man.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the 20th. Yeah, by the time this comes out, that would have been long gone. So make sure you pick this up before the 31st if you want to get in on the pre-order bonuses before then. So
absolutely. I'll have the release dates. Well, I'll have the release date if you missed it at some point in time somehow throughout the podcast in the description also, unless it gets pushed back.
And a link to the Steam page, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. As usual. If you've watched one of these before, the links to the Steam page are always in the description too, to make it easy. That way you can just click the link.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that we do that make things easier.
Yeah, I think that's the truth.
All right. I think that's probably a good place to end it off, unless y'all have anything else that you want to talk about for the game.
No, I'm waiting on August 31st.
August 31st, yeah. I'm with Bone, yeah.
I'm waiting for the 20th.
Well, at least we'll have somebody to show us around the game, huh, Bone?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Come back to y'all, in tears saying, I can't do it. Keep dying. Can't do it.
It doesn't look like it's a single player game, that's for sure.
No, it doesn't.
But I would like to thank you all for listening today and watching the little videos with us. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you would prefer a premiere or just a set live. I'm AO Mike. Again, joined with Deuce and Bone.
See ya.
We will talk to you next time.
Laters.
Peace out, y'all.